But anyway, I want to tell you about an incident that happened in 1985. I was on my way home from work, waiting at a bus stop. I don't drive cars. So I was waiting at the bus stop. Pelican crossing over there. Red light. There's a little lad from St Joseph's was crossing. He was about 13 years old or so. He came to wait at the bus stop. And a big red lorry, dirty lorry, filthy lorry, pulled up at the traffic lights, full of coal. The window in the cab was open because the driver was smoking a fag. That's what you were allowed to do in those days. Anywhere you wanted, smoke a fag, chuck it away. That was the world in 1985. But he got his window down. It was February, freezing cold February. There was snow on the ground. And the lad from St Joseph's, he picks up a handful of snow, huge, rams it into a mean-looking, nasty, hard, rock-hard snowball, and he wails it with all his might through the window of the cab, bang on the side of the driver's head. The driver opens his cab, because you don't mess with lorry drivers. No, not even in 1985. He gets out of his cab, climbs down, slams the door shut, he's round the back of his lorry, goes up to the kid, a little kid, 13-year-old from St Joseph's. What did you do that for? He yells at the kid. Like that's a minor, says the kid. You're a fucking scab. The driver, aggression all over his face. His expression changes. He sees the hatred in the kid's eyes and he backs away. This great tall driver who would have made two of this kid backs off, goes back and sits down, without a word, shuts the door, drives away. That was what it was like in 1985 during the miners' strike. That's not what he did. Neither was his dad, who was with all the others, the picket lines, Grange Lane. 1985, I didn't have a supermarket, I had a coal mine, called Stanton Colliery. That used to keep me awake at night. They had a conveyor belt, the coal used to go crashing down into the coal trucks on the railway below. During the strike, the railway didn't touch the coal, that's what they had on the lorries. But anyway, the mine used to keep us awake at night. Conveyor belts, and when the conveyor belt stopped, there was the steel works even further back on the other side of the canal. And they used to keep us awake with that rolling hills. Beautiful, lovely polluted times, full employment, all that. But of course the government was doing austerity because that's what conservative governments do. Thatcher, famous for it, get abject workforce. People who work for pittance, cut their wages, cut their jobs, so they're prepared to work for those low wages. Still the same amount of money this time, because it's the rich people like it is now. Anyway, there was a strike against this, a strike against austerity. Now, 80% of the miners backed the strike. The other 20%, they wanted to work, just as I wanted to work. And my union went on strike. I didn't actually want to. The kid wanted to work. He had to have Adidas trainers and not those Winfield ones that you got from Walkers that were really cheap. So I scabbed during my strike. Ashamed of it. Never do it again. Anyway, that was the strike, because my family always came first, so I scabbed. The UDM, the miners who worked, their families came first, ahead of the UDM. So, they have to go down Grange Lane, down to the bottom of Grange Lane, and there at the bottom is the picket line. Faces, hostile faces, like that St Joseph kids, only twice the size, twice as angry. The police on the other side as well. I think they were there to keep them under control, but I think they were just there for a little scrap, because that's what they liked doing in those days. But anyway, the UDM people would not cross through that picket line, which is what it was there for. But they had to work. Their missus had said so, their children said so. So, instead of going down the hill at the bottom of Grange Lane to the colliery entrance, they turned right and came up my road, where I live. They turned left down the little alley round into my back garden. Now they've got wire cuts and they cut a hole in the fence, like so. So they can go through the fence, through the hole in the fence, my garden, down the bank, down the slope, into the works. And there they can do that, get paid, everything's alright. Arthur Scargill, he was the man who called the strike, the head of the National Union of Mine Workers. And he was the man who single-handedly destroyed the coal industry. So we were told by Rupert Murdoch when the Sun spoke to him. He said that was what Scargill was doing. Thatcher said that was what Scargill was doing. All the other newspapers, all the other TV stations, I think they had 3 in those days, they all said that. Scargill, he was vilified, crucified. They were nasty. He was right though. Scargill. He was right to call the strike because Thatcher wanted to close the pits, not him. And she did. Thatcher was the Prime Minister at the time. She liked her austerity. She liked the small state, same as Cameron does now. Very, very strong parallel. Now the miners, I'll say it again about them, they were a stroppy bunch. Yeah? They were always striking. They brought down Ted Heath's government in the 1970s, gave us 3-day weeks. They worked, they did it, they succeeded. Scargill thought it did. So the Tories won the strike. They imported coal. They changed the North Sea gas. They did all that kind of stuff, and they won. They closed my colliery, which stands for the fence. They blew it up, branch. There's photographs of it, up and down. And the sound effects as well, brilliant. But anyway, they leveled into the ground, they flattened the whole area, they built Astor there.
Misplaced hatred. This town.
They also split the village in 2, by putting the road across. The road, so that the lorries could get from wherever lorries come from to Astor to do their deliveries. They wake me up at 2, 4 and 6 in the morning. Brilliant. And it was also to get people from Stoke, from the town, to come to the shops in the middle of the night, in their pyjamas, where they finally arrived. When Margaret Thatcher died, the people of Wolstanton were ecstatic. We danced, we sang, we had parties. And we were told, no, show some respect for the dead. Show some respect. No, none whatsoever. Not for Thatcher. I'm going to read you a list of names. Sorry about this, it's quite a long list. There's Ralph Ellis, James Brick, Frank Williams, Jay Martin, George Lovett, Jesse Sutton, Fred Brandon, John Ector, Phil Edmonds, John Barrow, Spencer Hopkins, Harold Stringer, George O'Brien, Harold Machin, Vladislav Drobot, Jim Lucas, Jan List, Michael Brokaw, John Roberts, John DeLacy, Stanislav Okansky, Marian Kaseski. These guys get my respect. They were killed in the coal mine, in the pit, at the bottom of my garden, between 1947 and 1983. They were run over by diggers, they were killed in rock falls, they were crushed by wagons, killed in shot firings, there were accidents with cutters, there were falls of coal, they were crushed, struck on the head, killed working on the belts, they had skull fractures, internal injuries, more. The oldest was 61 years old when the just 22. Now those guys get my respect.